Hi everyone. Hi Punam Didi. How's it going? Mwah, sending you all my love. I just wanted to thank each and every one of you who has messaged me in the last little while. I'm just going to put the light on actually. Give me 1 sec. All right. Let there be light. Is that better? There we go. All right. I just wanted to say thank you for taking a little bit of your time to watch my Wellness Online Women's Circle. So, what is the Women's Circle? So, interestingly enough, the Women's Circle, 1 sec here, the music. Women's circles have been around for centuries. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Can you just give me a wave or let me know? Okay. So I am actually doing this simultaneously with Facebook and with Zoom. So in hopes that I'll have some more people join me on either platforms. But women's circles have been around for centuries. Okay, awesome, thank you. All right, so like I was saying, women's circles have been around for centuries. So way back in the day, women would gather together. They wouldn't even think about it. They wouldn't have to think about it. It was a natural, instinctive thing. They would be gathering the food. They would be cooking. They would be looking after the children. They might be supporting themselves and each other through their pregnancies or through their monthly cycle, for example. So many things. And someone is messaging me. Okay. So they would support each other and they would lift each other up. So I've noticed that over the last few years, that is completely diminished. We all talk about how it's so important to support one another and to lift each other up, but it very seldomly happens. I'm so lucky, can I just say, and I hope she doesn't mind, but my best friend, Punam Shah, my Didi, is watching and supporting me right now. She has been such an incredible friend, and she's my little private women's circle, if you want. And we do have these little private circles and support sources, but I don't feel it's enough. And some women are not as lucky to have that. So I really wanted to do this online, obviously, given the times that we're in. I really wanted to do this for all the women, all my friends out there, just to the joys of life, guys, when your music goes all wrong. I really wanted to do this for you guys because this is a time when we're all trying to navigate, and it's challenging times. So the benefit of doing this on Facebook Live is that I feel I have more engagement. Hi, Naveen. Hello, thank you for watching. How are you doing? I know that you were going on, you're on tour, weren't you, recently? Up until recently, obviously, given the situation. Good. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to send you all a wave right now. So, the benefit of doing this on Facebook, I feel has higher engagement for me live on my personal page. Hi Rishi, how's it going? All right, so the women's circle on Zoom, I kept it strictly for just the women, us girls. But on Facebook, hey, men are all welcome to join. Okay, so we have someone joining. We have my friend Taryn joining on Zoom. Hey, girl. Hi. I can't hear you.
Here we go. Is that better?
Oh, I can hear you. Perfect. So I'm actually, you want to say hi to Facebook? I have a few people watching on Facebook. He's like,
Oh, you have a Facebook Live. Hello.
so that is my good friend Taryn. We are both studying, we're about to study osteopathy together. Just going to set that up. So how's your day going, Taryn?
Oh, good. I just finished a nice class.
You did.
Two of my clients, yeah, and they I think they're having trouble without the stools because they're used to having the stools, so they're gonna come by and pick up stools later. I'm just gonna fantastic them off and leave them on my porch for them.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I just want to thank you for joining me for
No problem.
Crazy Women's Circle. Right now I have a few people watching me on Facebook, and I just thought,
Would it be better if I joined Facebook or no?
sorry?
Would it be better if I joined Facebook or no?
If you want to. I mean, the
Here?
best thing is that I get to see you on video.
Okay, I'll leave it here then.
That way I feel like I have someone with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, whatever works better. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So today we're actually going to be discussing one question that I want to focus on. So a little bit of history. So for Facebook people out there, so women's circles, it's not about me. It's not about the host. It's not that I'm here to teach you something. It's that we're supporting each other. So we'll have a little question or a topic, and that's your guys, so for both Facebook and for you, to chime in and give your 2 cents. And then we'll do a little bit of meditation and some positive affirmations. And it'll be about 30-40 minutes that I'm aiming for. If you can't stay for the whole time, it's fine. So what I want to ask Facebook and Taryn right now, I'm going to actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to, so that my audience on Facebook can see you.
Sure. Do you mind if I run and make myself a coffee? Is that okay?
Oh, no, I don't mind at all.
Okay. I'm still listening. I'll be right back. I'm kind of turn so you can see me making coffee. Actually, I can't make it because it's going to grind. I'll just have juice.
So I'm going to show you what I can see. So my friend Taryn is, she's making her coffee. So we'll give her some peace to let her do that. All right, guys. So what I want to ask you right off the bat is, I'm going to leave this here so I can see you nice and close. All right. Here's the topic of discussion as I sit with my lovely candles. How is everyone currently coping with social distancing? What are some coping mechanisms that you guys are using to get through this time? So obviously it's a different time for a lot of people can't see their parents right now, just as an example. Some ways that I'm coping is that I am doing things like this. I'm connecting with people via Zoom or Facebook or Instagram Live. So I'm doing a whole range of things to keep those connections strong. Thank goodness for our phones. I can't even imagine what life would be like without that. I'm doing yoga, I'm doing my dance workouts. Somebody got me addicted to TikTok, which is not the most productive thing, but it's really fun. I'm doing my studying as I go along, slowly but surely. That is a lot of work, right, gal? Isn't it? A lot of reading. So much reading, she said.
So much work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. All right, so Taryn, like, I know you're making coffee, but we can hear you a little bit. If you want to just chime in, like, what are some things that you're doing to navigate this time? If you don't mind chiming in. Yeah, what are some things that you're doing to chime in?
Are you waiting for me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, what are some things you're doing?
Sorry, I thought you were talking to somebody else because I had I'm connecting a lot with my friends and family on video chat, like a lot. Like that happens a lot. And I'm actually really kind of enjoying it. It's really interesting. And I also, there's this new app called House Party. So everyone it's really cool. So you can lock the room if you only want to talk with a few people, but people can just, can just come in. So it is kind of like a house party.
So cool.
The world definitely feels different. And I feel like we're finally using the internet for good.
Yeah. I felt that shift and that kind of positive energy go towards the internet. And a big fear is that just like we've been overusing all the resources in the natural world, I kind of feel like the longer we stay in this social distancing, the internet's going to burn out, or we're going to burn out. So you got to keep that healthy boundary. And I found that that's something that I've had to deal with because like for me, and who's with me, I have become obsessed with my phone. I wasn't as obsessed with it before, but now it's my everything. And God help me when I have to go to school and I have to go to class. We're not allowed any phones at school, right?
No phones at school.
Really, really tricky, right? So I know that right now, like for you, for me, it's a different story because I am with my parents, I live with my family. But for you, I mean, you've had to keep your distance from your parents and your sister and your nephew. And what keeps you going strong during a difficult time?
My dog.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's like seated outside because he wants to go outside. He likes to still hang out. 2 days ago, my one girlfriend, I bought cookies from her son for a basketball drive, and they came, and she was like, "I'm delivering them," and I'm like, "What?"
No.
And she came over to my house, and we sat outside on my deck, like with space between, and I left a beer for her and a beer for me, and we had a visit on the deck. And then yesterday, my sister came and picked up stuff. So, and today the Prime Minister was saying how like you can only be with the members of your household. So we all kind of gotta whatever. But so it gets trying. Basically, I'm just saying it gets trying, and I mean. When I knew my sister and Michelle were coming over, I was so like excited. Like I was just like, "Oh my god, another human is going to be in this space." Like, But
that's awesome. That's really great that you're able to.
Still kept distance.
Yeah, you kept the 2 meters thing. That's a really good thing. I think something that has gotten me really angry. I still see people like just meeting up as normal. They don't care, and they think because they're asymptomatic that they're fine, but they don't realize that they're bringing home those germs potentially to their elderly parents.
I know. I felt really guilty. Like my sister told me today about the Prime Minister saying like, "No, just stay with people in your household," and we're like, "Oh, we so broke the law. We illegally COVID out." It was so nice just to hang out with my sister, but like now I'm like, what if I was asymptomatic? I went out to the grocery stores before. Like, what if, my boyfriend came and visited me from Montreal, so we didn't have a 14-day period. Then she's going home to my nephew, and I just started to feel like really guilty. I do think that if you get this virus, you do struggle with that. I have a friend, my friend's mother-in-law, and she has it. She was feeling extremely guilty. Like you start to feel, I mean, obviously you're scared you have the virus, but you're also like, I don't know. I didn't know when I had it. Who else could I have infected?
I think also it's not just the guilt, but it's the fact that people just look at you differently, don't they? They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you're like a leper. A lot of my flight attendant friends were like, people just scatter when they see me in my uniform. Like,
yeah, it's like having the plague, right?
Well, I guess it is a plague.
It is a plague. That's right.
It's not like you have the plague. Sorry, I'm gonna cough.
All right, girl. I thank you so much for chiming in. You're awesome. I'm gonna leave my phone and rest it on there. All right. So that aside, why don't we do some positive affirmations, and we'll get into a little bit. I'll talk a little bit about some things that have been really helping me. So, like I said, I've been doing my dance workout. So in the morning, I'm usually up by 8, maybe 9. It depends. um, and that's just my body clock. Like I used to always sleep in. I'm just gonna check the time. We're okay. I used to sleep in. Now I'm used to getting up early, so I will start with a workout, whether it's dance workout. I will make it a thing not to just switch on the news straight away, because that's just going to damage your mental, emotional state for the day. So that I'm very sensitive. I think a lot of artists are. You're an artist. We feel things very deeply, and I have to say it's really been getting my anxiety levels through the roof the more that I watch the news. So I have to listen to my body. And that's another big reason why I wanted to do a women's circle. So obviously in person, a women's circle would be so much more beneficial because you get to see each other and you get to feel each other's, vibrations in the room. So it's a much more exciting thing, but we have to embrace these times with what we have. We have these online platforms and we have to embrace it and we've got to make the most of it. We don't know how long this is going to last. And instead of complaining and being down about it, none of us are in this alone. Like we're in this alone together kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I hope that whoever's watching this on Facebook, Taryn, I hope that you all get a little bit of positivity from this and a little bit of motivation to, in the next few weeks, months, hopefully by summer, things will start to get back slowly to normal. But I hope it inspires you to stay productive and focus on really positive things. If you feel or notice your mind shifting to negative thoughts, you have the power to change that. Switch off the news. You already know, we've had it drummed into our heads about the hygiene, washing our hands, using a mask when we go out, but we know all of this. But it comes to a certain point where you have to pick those healthy boundaries. So that being said, why don't we get into a little bit of positive affirmation? We have about 10 minutes or so. So we'll do that. Does anyone on Facebook, Taryn, do you want to say anything before I get into some affirmations?
Something that you said about like being productive. I mean, I think it's important to like maintain some sort of routine for you to hold on to as a grounding. However, I also don't think you need to punish yourself if you step away from it, because these are challenging times and different times. Yeah. They're times that none of us have ever encountered before. So yeah, there'll be a lot of mistakes, but everybody's doing this the first time. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, judgment can go out the door. I mean, I think there there needs to be like a recognition of the fact that we're one species, so we should have respect and love for each other. So I don't mean like judgment, like if somebody's like totally like ignoring social distancing, like, yeah, like I guess if you want to judge them, you can, and you can say something if you want, or like you can just let be what will be, you know what I mean? Like, because you take care of yourself, you take care of your loved ones. Sometimes I just think that like if you're productive, if you're not productive, I'm not sure that what we're going to return back to is going to be what we thought of as normal. I think this is going to change the world. Yeah. And I think we have to be open to returning to something that we've never seen before, just like how this is something that we've never seen before.
That is so well said. That is so well said. I completely agree with you, Tara. I think you brought up a really good point, because we're still kind of stuck in that kind of fantasy land that, oh yeah, like everything's just going to return to normal and everything's going to go back to how it is. But the world is, as we know it, forever changed. And the sooner we accept that, the better, because we're going to go back to reality, but it's a new reality. Yeah. And the reality that none of us have faced before. And I love what you said about how there shouldn't be any judgment. This is a time to not knock each other down, but it's a time to embrace each other from afar with love and understanding. And it doesn't matter if, you know, you're not being productive in your day, you're not writing a best-selling novel, or you're not doing something. It doesn't matter, because like you said, we're all going through this for the first time. And just getting through the day, hey, for me, I'm happy with that. Without coughing, yay. So that's an achievement. So if, you know, Facebook, I mean, if that's you guys getting through the day and you're feeling a-okay, you're doing good. All right, guys, so why don't we get into a little bit of positive affirmations, and this is something you guys can take with you throughout your day and tomorrow. I'm gonna put the music up a little bit.
My coffee's ready.
Okay. All right, guys, so I recently did some artwork. I don't know if you guys have checked it out. It was on my Instagram and my Facebook, and it is a diagram. For some reason yesterday I was really feeling, I don't want to say the weight of the world on my shoulders because we're in this together, but I was really feeling it. Whatever is going on out there, I really felt that energy that our world needs love more than ever. We all need a hug. We're all fed up. We need that. So it was a picture of planet Earth that I drew and colored in. And it was a picture with a girl's face embracing the planet with her arms around it, and a beautiful bright pink light. And you could imagine that light as loving energy. So when we do this little meditation, visualization, or affirmation that we're about to do, I want you to, as you take in some deep breaths, I want you to imagine that there is a pink radiant light coming from you, and it's embracing our planet. So close your eyes, get comfortable, and we're just going to take some deep breaths. Okay, we're going to count to 5 and breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Imagine that there is a pink light right at the top of your skull, of your head. We're going to breathe out and imagine 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. So every time you breathe, I want you to imagine at the bottom of your belly or your spine, there is a beautiful bright pink light representing love. That is a part of you. We're sending it out into the world. So as you breathe in, imagine that light going all the way up from the bottom of your spine, all the way up to your chest, up to your neck. And right as you reach the top of your head, it's going to just stay there for a second. You feel warm and positive. All right. And as you breathe out, we're going to imagine that beautiful bright pink light go all the way down. Let's try it, okay? For 5 counts each. We're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. And pause for a second. And breathe out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's try that one more time. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And pause. Pink light going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So we're going to do some mantras with you. Okay, so let's do a mantra together. So a mantra is a repetitive phrase or a word that brings you back to focus as you meditate. All right, so my mantra, which you can take with you: I am peace, I am love, I send nothing but good energy to everyone in the world affected by the coronavirus, COVID-19, pandemic, whatever you want to call it. We send out all our love to our precious healthcare workers who are putting their lives on the line. I send love to my family members that I can't see at this time, to my friends, our partners, our loved ones in general. Think about that person that you're craving to see them right now. I want you to imagine that you're sending out, imagine their face, and I want you to imagine you're sending that bright pink ray of light from you, of love, to that person. And now I want you to think about one more person, to two people. Imagine you're sending out that ray of light and love to those two people. And as you continue through this, I want you to imagine that group of people expanding. It's getting bigger. Your tribe, your people, they're waiting for you, but they're connected to you. They're not distant from you at all. You guys are closer than ever. Now I want you to imagine our planet. Imagine all the people that are not as lucky as we are to have our phones during this time, or they don't have people that they can connect with. I want you to imagine, just like my artwork, we are sending out that beautiful pink bright light of love, like a tight hug to our planet. We're embracing our planet with love and all of the people in it. I want you to send out your healing energies. And I want you to remember that when you look in the mirror tomorrow, I want you to say these words to yourself. I love you. Sounds cheesy, but I want you to repeat that. I want you to keep saying, I love you. And I mean, really look at yourself in the mirror until you cry. I do this with my health coaching clients and they cry. I'm not done with them until there's tears. And trust me, when you really do this, there will be tears. I love you. I love you too much to put you at risk. I love you too much to put my family at risk. I love you too much that I can hold on just a little bit longer until I see my friends. I love you too much. My life is too precious, as is everyone else's, for me to risk my health and well-being. Today, I'm going to be thankful that I have connection through my phone, my computer, TV, whatever it is that keeps you going. I'm in my house. I'm safe. I am sound. And I want you to be thankful that we have the benefit of being able to stay safe while we're at home in our environment. We can spend our day chilling out, being lazy. It doesn't matter. Or you can do a million and one things. It doesn't matter. But I want you to, anytime you are panicking or you feel anxious or nervous, you've overconsumed the news, you're feeling a little bit funny, you're not feeling 100%, I want you to check in with yourself and remind yourself that you're going to be okay. We're all going to be okay. We're going to get back to a world that is changed, but it's our world and we need to help it and we need to embrace it. And the sooner we do that, the sooner we can get back to the lives that we miss. They'll be new and they'll be different, but it will be ours and it will be okay. So with that, I want to thank you all for joining me. Thank you so much. Taryn, thank you so much. I hope that you got some benefit out of this.
Thank you so much. That was so great.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Thank you
I
so much.
love that. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. And we're going to have a study session soon.
Yay!
Thank, thank you. Mwah. Sending you lots of love. And for my Facebook family, thank you so much for joining me. If you guys enjoyed this, if you want more of this, if you benefited from it, let me know. I am here to serve you. So thanks again for your time. I feel incredible being able to join with you for the last 40 minutes. It's been a pleasure. Sending all my love and light. Mwah. Until next time. Bye for now.
Bye.